Well, well, well. Dak Prescott is finally going ballistic on Jerry Jones. He's finally speaking his mind and is about to say the quiet parts out loud. It's amazing that when you sign a $231 million guaranteed deal and you know full well that now no one can get rid of you unless they're going to eat that money, now you can speak some truth. Let's talk, Cowboys. We're about to talk facts. Welcome, 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 Cowboy fans and Cowboy haters alike. I'm the G, and I'm the host of Let's Talk Cowboys, where we talk facts. Let's talk facts. Everyone is tripping off what Jory or Epstein, I think her name is. Looks like she got some kind of interview with Dak Prescott. And it looks like Dak Prescott is riding in the car, and Dak Prescott is about to say some things that many of us pretty much already knew. But before I let you hear the Jory Epstein interview, I'm going to let you hear Mark Schlereth. Mark Schlereth said this a while back before Dak Prescott said it. And I think it speaks volumes way before Dak Prescott said it, even though now Dak Prescott's saying it, it even speaks louder. But I want you to hear what Mark Schlereth said months ago. And then I'm going to let you hear what Dak Prescott said. Let's roll it.
It's one thing to hire a coach. It's another thing to empower a coach. And those comments to me say that our coach has never been empowered. So the bottom line from an organizational standpoint, if you hire your coach but you don't empower him, guys don't respect him. And you know as well as I do as a player, man, if that guy, like there are two types of fear. There's the biblical sense of fear, awesome reverence and respect. And then there's fear, like this guy's got the authority to fire my ass. It's 100% Jerry Jones's fault. We don't respect the fact that Mike McCarthy hasn't been empowered to be in charge of this organization. It's all Jerry Jones. So as long as that level of dysfunction exists with the Dallas Cowboys, there's a reason they haven't won a Super Bowl in 30 some odd years or whatever it is.
Let's go to Jory Epstein on X. Jory Epstein says that Dak Prescott feels helpless, that he can't help Mike McCarthy fight for a Cowboys extension. He definitely deserves a chance, Dak told me today. Another contract and a chance to coach this team amongst more influence on his teams. Is that not what Mark Schlereth said months ago? Let's listen to some of these things in the words of Dak Prescott, and hopefully we won't get copyright striked, but if we do, we'll just have to cut this part out, and I'll discuss it after the video. But in case we don't get struck with a copyright strike, listen to Dak Prescott.
Yeah, absolutely. When you say that you believe in him, I mean, just because you haven't talked publicly in a little bit, what do you want fans to know about your belief in Mike McCarthy?
Yeah, that I believe in him wholeheartedly. I don't want to necessarily get into the nuts and the screws of it all, obviously, but I think he definitely deserves a chance, another contract, and a chance to coach this team amongst and kind of, I guess you can say, more influence on his terms. Maybe a good way to say it. But I wholeheartedly believe in him. The guys won a Super Bowl. I know Jerry's attested to that. There's not many guys or coaches who have done that, and to have one that can do it from experience, and I know how valuable he's been for me.
Now, just in case they copyright strike the part with Dak Prescott and Jory Epstein, Dak Prescott is basically saying the same thing that Mark Schlereth said. That he wishes Jerry Jones would basically allow Mike McCarthy to coach and stay out of the football business. It really makes you wonder, like, what decisions has Jerry Jones? I mean, it really makes you wonder what decisions has Jerry Jones been making. We know he was behind Ezekiel Elliott. I think he's behind the whole fact that Dak forcing the ball to CeeDee Lamb. I think Jerry Jones has been meddling in so much of the Cowboys business that the Cowboys can't take care of business. And Dak is saying something. He feels helpless because if he was on the field, he know they would probably win these games down the stretch. They probably would win out. They probably would be 10-7, 11-6, or would have made 11-6, or maybe could have made 12-5 again. And he could have made a serious push for Mike McCarthy's job. Wow. These Cowboys like Mike McCarthy. I mean, I want to hear if someone else is going to come out about Mike, but Dak, I mean, for Dak to be coming out like this about Mike McCarthy, all I can say is wow. And I don't know if that changes my mind about Mike McCarthy being here or not, but if Dak Prescott is speaking like this, and he's basically saying that if Jerry will let Mike do his job, that maybe they could win games, I don't know. I don't have any choice but to believe him. I said this early in the year. It's like we're talking out of both sides of our mouth with Mike McCarthy. We're saying what he won't do and what he can't do, but at the same time, we know that it's Jerry Jones that's interfering in a whole lot of things that he probably would be doing or could be doing, but Jerry doesn't empower his coaches, and he meddles a lot. He meddles a whole lot. And the reason why the 92-93 Cowboys were so successful is that Jimmy and Jerry had an agreement. I do the football stuff, you do the business stuff. And Jerry didn't meddle as much. He didn't start meddling until that 93 season when they fired Jimmy Johnson. And even though they won a Super Bowl in 95, that 95 season with Jimmy's team, it's been downhill ever since. For as many quarterbacks as we've went through, we've also went through coaches. And I still have my problems with Mike McCarthy. It doesn't seem like he can motivate men consistently. It also seems like he doesn't want to run the ball, especially when he got a Dak Prescott type quarterback. But we have to admit, he's probably done the best of the quarterbacks the coaches that they've had. 3 12-win seasons. 3 12-win seasons. And the only 2 seasons where he's basically had losing seasons, Dak Prescott got hurt in both of them. His first year and his last year, ironically. But y'all tell me what y'all think. Based on what Dak Prescott said, do y'all want Mike McCarthy to get another try at it? And Jerry really let him do what he wants to do rather than making him do what he wants to do? Because that seems exactly what Dak Prescott is implying.